Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer book by Eileen, Daly, illustrated by Milli, Jancar. You can see by this book that my children absolutely loved it. See all the little crinkles and folds? It's because we read it so many times. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as they did. Once upon a time, a young reindeer named Rudolph lived at the North Pole. Rudolph should have been a happy reindeer, but instead he was sad. All the other reindeer had small brown noses. Rudolph's nose was big and red. The other reindeer laughed at Rudolph and called him names. "Ha ha, look at that red nose," they said. When the other reindeer played snowslide, they never asked Rudolph to play with them. Poor Rudolph couldn't even play hide and seek with the rabbits. His nose made such a bright light that they found him right away. Then one Christmas Eve, something happened. Santa was ready to choose his team of reindeer to pull his sleigh. And the reindeer were very excited. Each one hoped Santa would choose him. Rudolph wanted to go too, but he was too ashamed to have Santa see his bright red nose. He hid in a toy box that Santa's elves had made. No one would ever find him there. Outside, the other reindeer lined up. "Dasher and Dancer will be fine," Santa said. "They are big and strong." And an elf wrote the names in a book. "And I want Prancer and Vixen," said Santa, "and Comet and Cupid and Donder and Blitzen. They will be my team." Santa gave the rest of the reindeer important jobs too. One tried out toy trains, and another played with little Christmas kittens. Inside the toy box, Rudolph heard the elves packing Santa's sleigh. "I don't care if they do laugh at me," he thought to himself. "I want to help too." The night was very dark. The elves bumped into each other as they put the harnesses and bells on Santa's team of reindeer. And it was so dark that Santa couldn't even see his long list of names. Suddenly, a soft red light lit up Santa's list. "Ho, ho," boomed Santa. "I can see now. Who brought this red lantern?" "It's not a lantern," said Rudolph, just a little bit frightened. "The light comes from my nose." "Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer," said Santa. "You will be the leader. Your bright, shiny nose will show us the way." Rudolph held his head high, and the other reindeer helped put on his harness and bells. Soon Santa and his reindeer were flying over rooftops, and proudly leading them all was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The end.